You can edit that.
I know. I gotta wait till it loads now. I can do it. I could have done it before.
You can edit that.
I know.
Yeah, I get the notification.
There we go. We got it muted.
Give you a thumbs up on the first one.
Let's say.
So the other day, I was playing poker, Cobra, and within 5 hands, I hit a $50 game, and I won. You know, every time you play a game, it's the 3-person heads up. You spin, and the wheel spins, and it comes up with different prize amounts. Usually, you know, $5, $10, $15. So this time it came up $50. So it goes 40 to the winner and 10 for second. So I won that one. And about 3 games later, a $125 game came up, and that's 100 to the winner and 25 for second, and I won that one. So like in the matter of 20 minutes, I got $140 in my account. But like 6 hours later, I was back to
You lost it right away, huh?
I kept playing, thinking, oh, it's gonna spin, it gotta win this one. So I had 160 in the account, and I went down to 100 by the end of the evening. Yesterday.
Well, $60 for the night. That's not bad.
Hey, it's like, you know, I'm still floating around playing the dollar. I was really getting aggravated with the dollar table, so I jumped to the $5 table. So I was doing better on the $5
Yeah, dollar tables, they don't give a fuck about the buck.
I know, they don't have no respect at all. It's crazy. This one guy that he plays
Kind of like the way poker with Nuggy work, you know, $5 they can give a fuck about.
Yeah, right.
That was $10. That's probably where I'd say, okay, I gotta start paying attention now.
Well, there's a $1 game, $5 table. Then it jumps up to 20. So there's no like 15, you know, 10. It goes from 5 to 20. You either play a $1, a $5, a $20, or a $50 table. I was following one guy at PokerStars about 10 years ago. My buddy said, watch this guy play on Sunday. He only plays on Sunday on PokerStars, and he only plays like 6 or 7 tournaments simultaneously, $20, $25 entry tournaments. He plays simultaneously. David Price, I think his name was, yeah, something like that. And I saw him in 2 weekends win $80,000. Like just watching him play different tables and seeing what he's cashed at this table, like you could go and watch his profile. So he plays 8 or 9 tournaments, and he wins 2 or 3, and each tournament pays maybe 20, 25,000. He only plays pocket pairs. He doesn't play anything else. It's like, you know, fold. You know, how can you play six tournaments simultaneously? Like it's
The
crazy.
reason they have gambling is because people lose.
Yeah. Well, I saw him win $80,000 in 2.
How much
Two
he
weekends.
ended up betting in the long run. Just
Well,
like you, he bet
so
100,000
you
that night, you know?
You have so he enters 6 or 7 tournaments at $20 a piece is $150. So if he hits one final table, he's made his money back plus out of all those tournaments.
Think about the people
You
that
see?
win the lottery and shit, and how many people those are like within 2 years totally broke,
That's right.
you know?
They don't know how to handle their cash. That's a sad story. But that's the way it is. Money's liquid. You can't hold on to it. So, try.
Money's the root of all evil.
That's it.
I'm not a big fan of money. Of course, I don't have any. I used to have money, but not now. I don't give a shit.
Well, I do it for recreation. We'll play a couple hours a day on the table, sit, with the dogs and play poker in the morning for a couple hours, do my chores, then come back and, hey, that's
I rode my bike to the gym today. Worked out
Good,
for
good.
a couple hours.
that's good. You're keeping up the routine.
Rode home.
As long as whatever makes you feel better, right? It's good. I mean, it's good for you. It's like I take the dogs on a walk, but my knees are killing me.
We'll see how my off-grid living goes. I ordered a solar panel and a battery generator type thing.
But you need a controller too, right?
Yeah, I'll build it in.
Yeah, it's like a whole kit.
Yep,
So what is it, 100 watt panel, 200 watt panel?
200-watt panel, which is not going to be enough. I'm sure I'm going to need more if
Oh,
I
you're gonna two or
really
three
go this
together?
route.
2 or 3 together? So like you got 600
No,
watts.
I'll
coming
show
in?
you in a second.
So it's like a set system you're buying, right?
It's
It comes all pre-configured and everything.
Ever heard of Blue Eddy? It's not
No.
that, but it's like that. Pecron is the name of it. I'll show it to you in just a sec.
You order it from Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon Prime Day, right?
Oh yeah, cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's fucking like $200 cheaper than what the lowest price any of the reviewers had said they saw it for. So, like, okay,
Panel
that
should
sounds
be
good.
about what, $200 for the panel and the charger, $150.
$200
be
for the
like-
panel and the
It should be around
battery
300
controller
300.
gizmo
gotta-
was $1,000.
How big is it? 1,000. How big is the battery?
You need a lot of that.
1200, 2000 watt hours
Okay, it's a
and
gel
2000
battery.
watt inverter too.
Oh, so it gives you
That means it run my grow room for 1 hour.
an
Correct.
inverter. So you got an
Correct.
inverter. Have you got a charge controller?
Yeah, it's all built into it. Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Sounds like a good system.
Here's my babies.
I was almost thinking about a windmill, so I seen them advertised on Amazon.
I looked at those too the other day. I didn't go down that road
400
yet. So,
watts, 400 watts for like $390, but you still had to have batteries after that.
Yeah, for the charge controller.
Well, normally you
they're
should
growing. That was yesterday
Nice.
or today, 11th. No, today's 12th. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
like the cocoa. Right. To show,
watering them.
I'm watering like every other day. It doesn't
Okay.
seem to be, I don't know, not too bad.
Are you watering the runoff?
No. Using my my estimation as to what they need. So that's what I got.
How big a pots are you gonna go into?
What's that?
How big a pots you gonna go into?
10 gallon.
Oh, you don't need 10-gallon cocoa.
How big do I need?
Uh,
I definitely want larger than what you go.
max what I go with 5 gallons.
All right, I'll try 5 then. So this is the gizmo I got.
I mean, I still got all my veg plants in my little freaking half-gallon pots.
Yeah, mine are in the 1 gallon pots.
Oh, I'm not even in I'm in a half-gallon pot.
So
Yeah.
it's watering is very similar to what it was in Pro Mix, in my opinion.
Early on it will be,
Yeah.
but not once they get growing. That's the whole thing about cocoa. You don't need as much of it to get the same as soil. You'll get faster growth.
I'm still going down checking on them every morning, you know.
So they boosted the interest rates, Bank of Canada. Again. 5% prime right now. Everybody's crying the blues. Keep that inflation down, raise the interest rates, and everybody's variable rate mortgage. And the banks are laughing, they're making more money hand over fist.
We've been through this before, man.
Yeah, I know. It's like a cycle. It comes every 15 years. It's like up and down. 2008, now 2023. It's inflation, deflation.
I'm trying to,
That's
eliminate
hard.
my electric bill. That's my goal.
That's a big lofty goal.
I know. So and I keep track of how much I've spent. So, I'm up to like probably 1,400 I've spent.
So if you really want to go for it, you got to spend about 50 grand to get yourself totally off the grid. You could spend 50 grand and you could remove yourself from the grid.
Nope. I show my electric bill all the time, so I'll keep continue to do it. I'm not going to disconnect from it because I'm going to continue to get gas from them.
Right.
But no electricity is my goal. Yes, I'm going to not tell them disconnected, so I am going to be connected still, but I'm not going to use. I'm going to use as much of my solar power and generator into that power battery thing I have, the new thing I just got, as I can, and to not have to use right now, I'm testing right now, I'm checking right now, my computer and TV and the monitor and all this stuff that I have going right here with my light, damn it. The little flashlight here someplace. Here it is. I can't see it, I'm blind over there. 176 watts. And I don't have an AC on in the room or anything, so. 176 watts is nothing. And if you think about it, electric company makes money. They have to. Look at all of them. They have the best trucks. They have wires all over the place. They have poles everywhere. The electric company makes money for a reason. Because they charge us more than they should.
Oh, there's a lot of maintenance on their lines that they.
Wait, all that shit.
When they charge you a transmission fee. Here again, we got a transmission fee.
Yeah.
It's added on. It's like a surcharge on the actual bill. So much per kilowatt, and then it's all smart metered. So if you use a certain amount at a certain time, it's more money. It's 22 cents a kilowatt, and if you use it at peak time, it's like 58 cents a kilowatt. And it's all calculated by computer. It's crazy.
And I'm not disillusioned. I know that when we have to use a dryer, although the dryer is a gas dryer, we might have a gas furnace, gas hot water.
Electric motor to spin the gas dryer.
Right, but that's the only thing. But even that's only 200.
I know it's a minimum, but for 2 hours, whatever it is, it's all the little things. It's your house lighting. It's the it's the.
But on things like that, I can always
a big consumer.
On things like that, I can always set up my 4,500 watt generator to run it on propane.
But then it's maintenance on the unit. You have to do.
So what? I mean, shit, that's
oil
and that's nothing.
I know. If you're willing to do the maintenance and put up with the generator, the hub, and You know,
Anyways, that's my goal.
say
You can be
run for 10
negative
hours.
like my wife,
No, I'm
but
not
fuck
being
you.
negative. I'm not
Fuck
being-
you. I'm gonna get it done.
Good for you. I'm not being negative, man. It's just, it's a lot of, you have to put in elbow grease, like, you know what they say. If you want to do it, you have to put in the
The
effort.
grow is gonna be a challenge. You know,
Well, how
but
many
I
watts
can-
did it grow?
600 on my the big lights, one big light. I have a lot more lights that I could use, but I'm trying to rotate them in, so it's only like 5-6 plants at a time. Because I have a 12 plant limit.
It's every hour, right? 600 every hour.
So
For 10 hours is 6,000 watts approximately. Yeah. It's a lot of batteries. Just to keep the
they have an
one light bulb.
expansion of the batteries. You can go up to 8,000 watt hours. Of course, I don't have those other two batteries extensions yet. But you can get them for
That's right.
8,000 watt hours.
Battery bank.
Well, I'm gonna hopefully have solar power. I want 1,200 watts solar power coming in once I'm sure I can get it to work into the generator, my little blue battery thing. And then that will be able to handle everything I pretty much output, I believe.
Could handle what your computer and all that. Very easily.
Refrigerator too, all that shit.
You have a deep freeze.
I don't have a deep freezer. Oh,
Okay.
we have a freezer and a half the refrigerator, you know, but
And your furnace is gas, forced air, gas.
what's that?
You have a gas furnace, forced
Yes,
air.
gas furnace,
So-
gas, water
It's got a
heater and gas
A
stove.
blower. It's got a blower. So
Yes, that's, but it's 120 watts. And I'm plugging into I can watt meter. I'll be able to tell you how many watts it draws. Not that many, I don't think. Probably like 300 watts. I would think the tops on that furnace, and it's not going all the time. It goes,
right.
you know,
Right. Cycles.
it's got a 4,000. The little battery thing, the Pecron thing. It's got a
So the-
4,000
The service that comes into your house is how big right now? 100 amp?
100 amps. Yeah,
Yeah. Pretty standard.
yep, 100 amps. I don't use it obviously.
We have 100 amp at this house.
50 amps go to the
I
garage.
still have about six breakers open.
Shit, I have a whole other panel in the garage and 50 amps
A sub panel.
wide open.
Right.
I might put all my solar panels on the garage. Where I'm gonna put my solar panels, I haven't decided yet. And actually I only got
garage
the
roof's
one, so
perfect.
it's a foldable one, you know, so you can take with you. We'll see.
Yeah, as long as it's got a long exposure, like uninterrupted exposure.
Yeah, my
Facing
garage roof,
south or southwest.
my garage roof is good, but it's facing east. Well, it's facing north, but the peaks are east-west, you know. So I don't know what I'd be able to do about that.
Facing the wrong direction. They're supposed to face south.
Wait.
Yep.
That's why
South,
my
south,
peak
southwest.
faces the south.
You have to put it on the end of the garage. Gable end or something.
I have the backyard that's there's a lot of sun back there. Like, you know, it looks like pretty small wire to one. It's, you know, not that thick of wires going from the solar panels.
So the, low voltage.
Yeah, but it's running DC voltage too.
Right.
12 volts DC.
I run
Actually,
it-
36 watts is 36 volts is the panel I got. 36 volts DC. 200 watts.
See, and my lights are, my LED lights are running, 20 gauge solid wire at, 12 amps and 24 volts DC on 20 gauge wire.
Those are thin too. We'll see, you know, I know I'm doing what a million other people have probably done, but it's, you know, I think getting my wife and me to change our habits to, you know, not have echoes all over the fucking thing place and
I agree. Well, I'm not disagreeing with you.
my bike battery has 1,000 watt-hours in it. My bicycle battery has 1,000 watt-hours, and the new Pecron thing I guess got here is 2,000 watt-hours. So I'm going the electric route there, Howard.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I've looked at electric's a little more expensive though, so.
Right, that's why I'm hoping that the sun will work for me. You know, I don't know. I know it probably won't, but
The best it can do for you is supplement, pretty sure of it. Right now, with the technology nowadays, all it is supplemental.
Changes, all the time it changes.
I'll be happy if I don't have to, you know, connect to the power grid at night. If I'm going to start with just this room, I have it sitting right beside me, and I want to start with just this room, not no electricity in this room. Everything
Yeah.
plugged into my power thing, and let's see what happens. Then expand from there.
How long's 400? Your computer's gonna be running 400 watts no matter what, if not more.
Oh, it's not. No, it doesn't. Right? That's what I was saying. Right now, my TV, my monitor, and my computer, I'm drawing 172 watts. 172.
Oh, really?
And that's my little light there too. And my you know, speakers and all the shit that I have going on right here. I'm using a little kilowatt meter that's all everything's plugged into.
Well, you know, you're not supposed to leave those plugged in, right?
Yeah, I know. I remember I put up an PSA with
Remember, I think
melted
you
one.
had that problem, didn't you?
Yeah. I think the biggest thing that I'm gonna have in the house, besides my lights, is going to be my air conditioner. I have a window air conditioner over here. And
Yeah, that'll need a lot.
yeah, that one. So I told the wife, you have to, you know, deal with not turning it on when it's fucking above 80 degrees. Deal with it. Open the doors.
My wife doesn't like the heat. She can't handle heat much at all.
Same with mine. And then she complains about it when it's cold in the wintertime. Like, whatever, you know.
I like my house about 75.
I never grew up with air conditioning. You know, for fucking 40 years, I never had air conditioning.
She likes a house about 69, 70, which is too cold for me.
Ours at like 70, 74 air conditioning, like 23 Celsius. But my wife has no insulation. She loves it warm. She's, you know, 125 pounds, and she's like no insulation. She gets a cold breeze and she gets the shivers.
Yeah, that's why mine is too. She's, you know. doesn't like
Hey,
it.
I'm a skinny guy. I don't like the cold either, so.
I can't stand it when it's hot. But I don't mind it too much. You know, you open the doors, have a little breeze going, and you're good.
Oh, that smells so good.
Pass it over here. Pass that over here. I want to smell.
Purple Pinot or that Camp Head OGG. I'm gonna smoke some of it.
Head OG.
Yeah, I had one Pinot, shit, it turned out purplish, so.
Is that good or bad?
I would think typically it's good. Bag appeal.
The flowers go purple or the stems? Wally gave me some French macron and it turned bright purple. Oh,
What's up, Zib? You doing?
bright purple, bright purple. French macron.
I got way too much weed. I'm gonna have to stop growing for a while.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a big problem. Sounds like a big problem to me.
I got way too much weed.
I'm up to my asshole in weed.
Do pheno hunting.
But he's hanging stuff there to dry. You see that? He's got it on the dry instead of putting it in the microwave like the real men do.
That's right.
Microwave popcorn. Look at those buds. Oh yeah. Fun of my life. He's got too much. Got too much. Yeah. We see it.
Not enough light.
Are they dry?
Yeah, some of the bigger leaves are falling off. It's not quite, I tried to trim it last night, it wasn't quite ready.
You cure it after that? You cure it at all?
In a plastic tote like that there.
So you hang it for about a week? 5 days, 6 days, 7 days?
I got 4 more plants hanging, or 5 more plants hanging downstairs. I still gotta finish trimming that. Not much left on it though.
Oh, you got such a big problem, Midwest. Too much weed.
And I got 4 more in the flower room.
I just cut down my 5. I have 2 that are growing at a month of grow. Then I have 10 that are in veg after about a month now. So I'm trying to do it every month is what my goal is. I got to plant some more seeds real soon.
I got about, let's see, 3 weeks on the ones down there, and I was thinking about just stopping those for a while.
I got all kinds of root riot because of my grocery store was going out of business. So I
Yeah.
bought some root riot plugs, a whole big bag of them. So I should take some clones. Save myself some money.
Yeah, I just use my arrow cloner, so. Oh,
I have one of those too. Used it once. It worked.
about all I use nowadays.
At least with a clone, you know you're always going to get a female.
Yeah,
For the most part, I try to buy some feminized seeds.
I got a whole bunch of seeds, and that's why I got some there. I'm doing some pollen checking on. So I do quit. I won't be able to keep all those. Hell, I still got, I don't even know how many plants I got. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. I got about 50 plants in veg. Clean veg and just fruited. So I have way too many plants.
Here's Wobbly.
Hey, Wob,
Wobbly.
since you're late, if you got time, if you got your new phone, to your email, your Gmail. See, and I got 2 plants of cherry mango haze. I got 2 plants of Kim Blue OG. That's what that is. That's a Kim Head OG I crossed with the Gorilla Blue. I just got way too many plants.
Definitely, I mean, I'm growing all different types, so I just keep changing up the type that I'm growing,
Well, that's it.
so.
No matter what I'm doing, I'm gonna need four each for the flower room each time, so.
First time on here, give him a second to figure all this stuff out. Do, 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 do.
I sent Lone Bill in the link since I seen he got on last night. Ready?
Yeah, oh, yeah, speaking of which, in my memory, hopefully, 'cause I tried to copy it. Yep, my strike expires after 90 days. So 3-month strike. You know what I'm
Who was
talking about?
asking you? Who was asking you that?
You asking me last week, how
Oh,
long was my strike for? So I looked at it today, and it's 90 days.
90 days, and so when's the expiration date?
Well, I don't know, they don't say that.
Well,
You can hear me?
90 days.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, right on. Fuck. I didn't know what was going on here. Cheers, guys.
Yes.
Hey, Wobbly.
Hey, Howard. Mid,
How's it
Cobra.
going?
Not bad. Not bad. I guess I could do the camera thing and take you over to see the plants real quick.
There we go.
There we go. Want to do that? Let me just see if I can.
Because let's see, this is the 4th time I've had the hose, so
I'm looking right now.
that puts you about the first 30 days.
Okay, expires September 5th.
September 5th.
September 5th it expires. It strike on June 7th.
You know.
The
In the
spam,
doghouse.
there was a policy with spam, deceptive practices, or and scams. That's what I got striked with. Not a
You're
music.
that type of guy. You are that type of guy who pull a scam on everybody. Yeah, I can see it there. Yep. Yep. Where's Wobbly? There he is.
I don't
Almost
know
happened,
how to
buddy.
make me go full screen here. You see that?
Sideways. Just put your screen sideways.
Turn your screen, yeah. Turn your
Cell
phone.
phone.
Turn your phone sideways. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. That's the gelato. And that's fucking thing. Pouty Skittles and Hindu Kush cross. It's
Take a
doing
full screen. How I'm sorry, Midwest.
it.
There's a trellis
That's-
there, eh?
West, you could make them
Big
full screen.
construction job.
That's a French macaroon. That's Peyote Skittles. And then the bubble gum.
Wow, those are looking nice, Wobbly.
Thank you. And that's the blueberry Hindu Kush. And then I got those copycats you gave me over here.
Right? They're only
This is
about a
to
month
keep the
old.
dogs back, eh?
Yeah. They're only about a month old, yeah.
I don't know. It's coming. Got
Yeah.
that one.
Well, it's a late bloomer, late starter.
Yeah.
You know, the 5 that I planted, every one looks different. I have
Really?
no idea why they are all so different from one another. The shape of the leaves, the way they grow, the way they trim up, like.
Yeah. This one even
Weird.
smells different than that one over there. Right?
So what,
And then this one's got 3 leaves, 3 leaves, 3 leaves. There's 5 back here. It's coming out with the 5.
so that's the other copycat, yeah.
Yeah, the 2 of them. And then
Yeah,
this
they're
one,
different. Are they different, right?
yeah, they smell
Yeah.
different. The bugs are on this one for some reason. This one smells a
Yeah.
bit funky.
I had flies on mine. I took a picture of it and then I zoomed in on the picture and there's a couple flies sitting on the leaves. I didn't even notice them until I took the picture and zoomed in on it. So
But they're
that one-
coming, like they're growing,
yeah,
right?
yeah, nice. That
And this
one
is
that
that-
I dropped and almost died. Remember I showed you the picture? The wilted clone, remember? You're breaking up. You're breaking up a little bit. Lost the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. It's got to be the Wi-Fi. All right, I'm gonna take this off here because I
Background.
guess.
It's all garbly gook.
Okay.
Background.
Sounds like he's had too much to drink.
Yeah, Silk.
Hey,
So-
Here's so. You still hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now we got you. Yeah, you're better. Better.
Yeah. Okay. I took the video off. Just pushed it a little bit too far, I guess.
got that back
Ooh.
there.
Oh no, you're breaking up again. New phone, but it still doesn't fucking get the greatest reception over there, eh?
Huh.
Well, at least I was able to download Zoom, so that's good. That's good. Cheers, Silky. Or else in chat.
We have Zib and you and me. And Silk
Here's me. Here's Zib.
on Rumble.
Yeah.
It's over there. I'll look. Usually not anybody there. We have 8 watching, 9 watching now. No one said anything.
Wobbly's not on.
What's up, Rumble?
Wobbly's not
Cheers,
showing
Rumble.
up.
No, because I took my video off.
Yeah, but that's right. Okay.
They have 6 now on YouTube. The high was 8. If it
Yeah, I
matters.
don't know. I might have to put the extension out further into the garden. Like the
11 now on Rumble.
Yeah, I had to move my router around from where I had it,
yeah.
make my house get a better signal. And they replaced the house. I even had dead places.
Usually I would have it on the 2nd floor, I would think.
Yeah, I do. I got it up and it's up close to the ceiling too, right? I can walk to my mailbox and be on,
I
right
wouldn't
straight to
think you
Wi-Fi.
I wouldn't think you want it close to the ceiling. If anything, more in the middle of the room of the 2nd floor. So it gives it
What?
the signal to wave out like waves instead of hitting a piece of wood right away. It can, get pass it around it,
Yeah, I was told that it's like a dome, right? So it goes up and sideways. The higher you get, the further it goes, right?
Right.
So, but I have extensions at the back of the house, right? For my son's room and stuff like that. But the front of the house, I can pretty well go all the way to the fucking mailbox, which is about 3 houses down, right? And it comes in clear. So
Also can be interfered with when you have a Wi-Fi signal. You could have like a microwave going in the house. I'm not sure
Yeah.
that you do,
yeah, that can fuck it up too.
fuck it up, right? Any kind of interference between you and the Wi-Fi is a suspect.
Go with
Well,
that.
Yeah, so
Metal.
last year I had the booster on an extension cord at the back of the backyard, eh? So it worked a little bit better. But this
Was it-
phone learns the activity too. Like the first day I had it, the battery dropped like real quick. So I guess it learns your habits, learns what you use, and then the battery slowly starts to be okay, right? Like it's lasted most of the day today, but
Yeah,
I
it's
got everything
really-
shut down.
Depends how much you use it.
Yeah, there's a lot of apps running in the background if you ever check
Right.
the apps that are running.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm always going over and closing them all out, right? Well, my other phone didn't do that. So
I delete a lot of the apps, turn them all off.
yeah. I got the battery saver, the battery extended life on, the battery this and that, fucking any apps that are idle for more than X, they get shut off or whatever. But I still got to go in and clear out the other ones.
Upism.
Here's them.
Hey,
Yeah,
isn't-
I just fed those plants yesterday, and then we got a shit ton of rain overnight and last night.
It's coming again, I think.
Yeah,
Tonight, we didn't
Tonight,
get
yeah.
we didn't get very much here yesterday. Maybe
Wow.
half an inch, if that, quarter of an inch, maybe.
we got shit slammed.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It's just a cell. I saw the cells on the radar going across there. My daughter's up in the French River. She left at 3:00 yesterday. I said, "You're going to be driving through the storms going up 400." She says, "I don't think so." So what the time was around 4:00, right?
Yeah.
So she's up in French River painting a house. She's up there till tomorrow evening, I guess. Depends how much they get done. She was up there a month ago. It's funny, this girl's a American Canadian citizen. She's from Buffalo, but she lives in Welland. She drives from Welland to Toronto to pick up my daughter to take her up there because they got this job to paint this house, this cottage. She's paid her like $40 an hour. I thought, wow, that's pretty good. I'd go up there too and help.
Fuck, eh?
Yeah, but I'm too lazy. I gotta look after the dogs. I'm the dog sitter. So how's Wild's plant, little plant doing?
How's the wild plants doing?
Little one, he has the one you gave him, he's surviving.
Yeah, I think he's got. I brought him down 2 big ones, and I think they're
Yeah.
going good.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Good.
and then
My,
a couple little ones too. So, but he's got the license to do more. But
so my sister-in-law says she thinks she has a
Sounds
skunk
like okay.
underneath her trailer, or is it the plant? I said, I don't think it'll be the plant until it's like flowering, right? It doesn't smell that bad. She says it's growing really good though. She thinks it might be the plant that smells like a skunk.
yeah,
She's
are your clones still going?
yeah, that one survived. I'm so amazed. It's thriving. It's like about 1.5 feet tall. It's amazing. From what it was, this little dead stick to what it is now is thriving. They're all doing great. All the clones are
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
good. So I got a caged alien going, and it's bigger than all the other caged aliens. Last seed, it's like 3 foot tall. There's another one beside it. Some white widow. Your white widow.
Okay.
It's like I don't know if it's male or female, but I got 3 of those going. A couple got bit by bugs. The fucking bugs. I have to move the plants out of the yard and put them in the front on the driveway. They're surviving, but they've been topped. Like the bugs fucking topped all the leaves off them. And it's just coming back now. It's crazy. So one of yours, white widows, and the other one was Copycat, one of the copycats
Yeah.
that have eaten. Hey, what can you do?
I just keep growing.
They're thriving now. They're doing good. Every day I check them. Yeah, doing good. Got lots of sun. The next door neighbor had a row of trees. So in the afternoon, the trees used to shade the backyard. He took all the trees out. Now we get constant sunshine. Like it, that my little palace, Wildly,
Yep.
where we were outside.
Yeah.
Look at
Well,
100 degrees Fahrenheit in there, 40 Celsius.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. No shit. Can't even stand in there. You walk through the room. You don't even go sit in the room.
Well, it's good you got the patio doors on the other end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But still, it's like a little magnifying glass.
Did I hear you say cheers, Wild?
yeah, Wild and chatting.
Well,
Cheers, Wild.
He says,
Hey, Wild.
my plant sucks. My Dwayne food is pure puny. Wobs are great.
Well,
I know you can't really see chat too easy
Yeah,
on
I
that.
see it there.
I can't
Well,
see chat at all.
you gotta give it a chance.
I think this month, the rest of this month here, they're gonna just fucking, with all this
All
rain
these-
and that, they're
all
just
these
gonna
second
go
month-
nuts.
But yeah, that's right. I like the way
Yeah.
you got them trellised. That's really interesting. That's
They're
really
different this year, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what it takes.
Just
you know?
cheers, guys, with all kinds of emoji
You know how big
cons.
they're gonna get, right? Especially with outside, like I like trellising, I put tomato cages on mine. Just because a couple of years ago, the windstorm came along and blew it over, the fucking thing broke. You know, pissed me off. Nice 6 foot
Yeah.
tall plant. and it
On
was-
outdoors, I would think
Took it down.
prevention is a good idea.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Indoors,
You
though,
learn-
I
Yeah,
don't think
you
I
don't
like
need
it
it
at all.
inside. You don't need it inside. You got a little fan.
Right,
Gentle breeze,
I
you
know what's going on downstairs.
That's right. You don't have a thunderstorm burst.
No, I think for this winter, I'm gonna order 4 new strains, right? Like a banana, strawberry, banana, whatever the fuck, or just 4 new strains, and
Just close the
do
shit
run
out of it.
inside over the winter, and then just start them again like I did. But you want to hear a story? So I did some clones for a couple of buddies and that, right? So I
Yeah.
put 18 on June 8th in my 2 cloners, okay, for my buddy up in PEI, right?
Okay.
The majority of them died. It's been 32 days. What's the 10th or 11th or whatever? 32 days, and they're just starting to show, the ones that are left are just starting to show roots.
what?
Yeah,
30 days, yeah.
32 days. And the only thing I can
Well,
put, I had problems all year. The only thing I can think of, because these were in ice water and all the rest of it was all good, was the Clonex solution that I used was a year old, like an open bottle. Is that going to make any difference?
I sure wouldn't think so, but
You never know.
unless you had the bottle heated up or cooled off, frozen or something like that.
No, it was in my room the whole fucking time. Right? But I wasn't going to spend $68 on anymore. So I fucking, every tray I did, man, they just fucked up.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure I have Clonex downstairs. I don't plan on buying more when I clone. And it's been more than a year, I'm sure. So,
I mean, my cloning gel lasts me about 6, 7 months, so I've never had any problem with it, so.
No, but the solution, not the gel. The gel I keep in the fridge, that was all new. But the Clonex solution that you
Yeah.
pour in your cloner, that was a year old.
Oh, no, I got a bottle that's a year old too.
And no problems.
Yeah, because I don't use it. The only time I use it is when I clone. And I
don't
don't
know
need that much. You know, I'm only putting in about 200 parts per million of Clonex.
Yeah. No, these ones stayed going, and just like 2 or 3 days ago, they started rooting. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, I had to double look at the date.
a month, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's not right. I mean,
That's
most,
not right at all.
I got mine started overcrowding after 2 weeks. I got to get them out because the roots are getting too long.
Okay, hold on, no. The 28th of June. Can't even read my own writing.
Oh, okay.
That makes
that's
that
14 days. 2 weeks.
That's
It's a
better.
good 2
That's-
weeks.
2 weeks.
that makes
a lot
more
better.
sense.
21 days, then something like that.
Yeah.
So
So
they're okay. They're okay.
yeah, they're okay.
Little slow, but
Yeah, because I'm used to like 7-9 days, right?
yeah, like I said, I usually have to plant mine by the 2 week mark.
Yeah,
Have you cloned the
exactly.
strain before?
Putting up everything in the cloner.
And still, they're just not even fucking. They're just buds.
Have you cloned the strain before?
Yeah.
Was it slow before?
No, I don't know. I don't know what I've done. I don't know if I hurried them or like these ones I took off the plants outside, and they're like fucking just beautiful, gorgeous, healthy, right? Barely fitting in the clone collars, right? Because they're big. And yeah, most of them fucking died. I don't know what I've done wrong this year. But I got 2 1-foot air stones in each one of them too. So I don't know if it's too much air. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. 14 trays last year and not a fucking. I don't think I missed one.
Yes, into it.
Cheers, Sidor.
Hey, Sindor. I mean, I just had 20 out of 20 roof for me and my aero cloner
Yeah.
in 2 weeks. Like I said, they all had to come out in 2 weeks or else their roofs were getting entangled with each other. My cloner is an old thing, no, it's from the mid 2000s probably.
Well, they'll still work. You know?
Yeah, I've had to replace the pump once on it.
Just fucking annoying. But
But it's an aeroponic, so it uses a pump and sprayer, so
yeah, these are just bubblers and a little recycling pump in it.
yeah.
But the ones I did in the Mondi Dome, fuck, man, they rooted up so nice, so quick. Right? And usually I'm not really good with hardening them off, but they seem to just do fine this year.
And you have somebody that's waiting for those, correct?
These clones, yeah. But he's not going to get what he thought he was going to get.
Yes, that's the added stress is doing it to you.
Yeah. So like he figures it's already too late, right? But I'm still going to send him one full cloner, and the rest of the ones that are here, right? Because he bought the cloners, so I'm going to send him one and keep the other one, right?
What's the emergency here, gentlemen?
Cheers, villain.
Stallone villain. Hello, villain.
Emergency.
You guys summoned me? What's the scoop? Why am I here?
You've been summoned. You've been
If
summoned.
you want to come by, because I seen you finally went live again.
Here you go.
I got an email saying to be here.
I didn't say to be there. I just sent you the link if you wanted to come.
If you look in your past
Are
emails,
we
he's
live
probably
or
sent one every
something?
Wednesday. Yeah.
Yes, we are, villain. We are live.
Oh, that's what you guys meant. I didn't get a notice on my YouTube thing. That's why when I saw that, I thought we were watching fights or there was some kind of emergency or I don't know what was going on.
We have
Anyway,
Wild Ism, Silk, a couple other people in chat, I believe.
The
What's
lurkers
up,
and the
people?
jerkers.
We're on Rumble too. And in Rumble is 6 people watching, but no one chats.
How's the plants doing, Lone?
Getting big.
Yeah.
Getting big. Yeah.
Dougie
Doing
showed
good.
them the other day. Dougie showed
They're
them
bigger than that now.
video. Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Fucking they're going. I don't know. Hopefully they'll just keep right on chugging. I've been feeding them like dude, over 1,200 every time.
See, I've only fed mine once this year. I just fed them the other day.
I can't get even a burnt tip. I've been feeding like the one plant I dumped a literal well over 3,000 ppms on, and a plant just it didn't even phase it.
You getting rain out there too?
No rain. It's been dry for over a week and hot, like really, really sunny and really, really hot.
Fucking hot here
The
too.
UV rays are so fucking intense, man. I think that's why I can feed them like that, though, is because the sun is so fucking intense.
A little bit ago, it showed the plants up on screen there.
Don't even want to see them because I know what they look like and they're bigger than mine. So fuck you.
Yeah, so what, man? You'll finish. You'll have no problems finishing, right? I gotta fight for it.
That's
Right.
right. Up in Canada,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
part of where we live at, Bob's.
outdoor
Yeah.
in Canada, that's what you get.
Outdoors is pretty hard to finish here.
Yeah.
I don't know. What I just need to do is I need to dedicate a solar system to just a little indoor veg grow and put it inside in February, March, and then veg it till June before I put it outside.
Yeah.
You only need 3 hours in the morning, 3 hours at night by a window.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, Wobbs. I was gonna do like sun all day, right, and charge the batteries, and then run that LED as long as the batteries will run it.
Yeah.
But I gotta figure that'll be
Is what?
close to 18 hours light. You know what I mean? That'll be more than enough.
There's a replay
Oh,
of
yeah.
wobbly plants.
What's that?
There's a replay of wobbly's plants.
Oh, cool.
I think I did see these the other day.
This was tonight.
You moved them down the fence. You moved them
Yeah.
down the fence or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah. Redid the whole backyard.
Well, I don't know. A couple of the plants are at least as big as those right now, so that's not too bad.
Nope.
You guys just get to start so much earlier, and you got that indoor thing you can do for a while.
Well, yeah, I started mine fucking winter deep, man. Under those new Mars, right?
Yep.
Fucking lights are beautiful. Oh fuck! What time is it? 8:07. Okay. I don't know. I think this year is going to be good. It's going to be hot as fucking August.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start killing deer, is what I think.
Oh, they attack it again?
Yeah. Third night in a row, these motherfuckers showed up. First night they ate my broccoli tops, and then the second night they ate the rest of the broccoli tops and all my sunflowers. And then on the third night, they were actually in the fucking raised bed, hooves and all.
Yeah.
And they ate my cauliflower fucking tops and nibbled on one of my fucking raspberry bushes. So
I gotta go. My
fucking
daughter is
animals
phoning
are
me here.
just,
I,
they're gonna have to die.
wow, it sucks.
Yeah.
They completely, they don't eat the weed. They didn't touch
At
the
least they're not
corn.
eating the weed yet. They letting that grow.
Yeah, wait till the whole vegetables are gone. They want that fresh growing stuff. Believe me, I put up the fence around my garden, so.
I have a fucking 8-foot goddamn net around everything with big giant bushes all pushed up onto the net, so like there's no way through to get to the net, and then there's the net, and they still got through somehow. I'm setting up the trail cam tonight, and I'm gonna go buy a full auto BB gun, and I'm gonna go camp out in the fucking garden for a week.
July 18th.
Okay, gentlemen,
And then
I gotta
keep
go
some-
over and get my daughter. I shall return.
All right, peace,
All right,
Wobbs.
Okay, well,
Peace, you guys.
Well, now they make these Crossman and all these other companies are making full auto BB guns that, you know, you can go to the fucking Walmart and shit.
Humble, how you doing?
Yeah,
Good to see you, Humble.
cheers, Hubble.
I sent you a link, Bo.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what you come up with, how they get in there.
I'm setting up the trail cam, and
I know, I heard
I'm
you.
gonna try to figure it out. I don't know, man. I'm at my,
would-
my wits end. Like I'm
You would
really
think with
I'm
the
frustrated.
dogs, right there,
Man,
you know?
dude, the fucking deer walked up to my big sliding glass door in the front of my house here
Oh, yeah.
with my view. Bitch stuck her fucking head right in the fucking door, like not a fucking thing. I'm just like, really? You're that brazen, huh? You're gonna stick your face in my house, huh? All right.
Yeah, I could.
Those deer don't give a fuck about those.
There's many times I could have had it right off my back porch.
Well, they're brazen, man, and they find a way in. I don't know how the hell they did it, but they don't give a shit about dogs. If those dogs aren't outside, dude, they'll walk. They were nose to nose with Satara, the wolf dog, the other day. Goddamn deer walked right up to Satara, like not even a big deal.
Well, one dog is not gonna take them down.
And
Satara
deers are
was.
faster than dogs too.
Satara already had one trapped. The only reason the deer lived is because I grabbed Satara and made the deer run off. She had it trapped against a tree and shit and was gonna fucking jump on it. I've already seen her, like with my own eyes, have a deer trapped and ready to fucking kill it.
Maybe, well, I don't know if you should let her. but that would
Trust
stop
me,
the
she
problem.
She could take a deer easy.
And that would
Well,
stop the problem. They wouldn't be coming back. They see that happen.
You shoot a deer with a pellet gun a few times, it won't come back.
Boom, boom, boom.
What I should do is rig up a bunch of blanks. You know what I mean? Like, and have them when they trip the wire, blanks go off. Fireworks or something.
Yeah. Well, at least the spotlight.
Couple of old
Yeah,
little
the deer.
five hands tied together so they beat around in the wind.
Yeah, old fashioned.
Yeah. Think that'd work, huh?
That'll make noise, I guarantee that.
Probably a good idea, you know, it's a bunch of string around there tied together with some cans and stuff. Well, you guys have so much wind there, it would make noise all the time.
Yeah, well, I know what Bill's talking about. When I farmed, heck, I used to freaking be combining corn in the fall, and the deer would come out behind the combine and eat the shit. And then you turn around, they'd run off the woods. As soon as you got behind them, they'd come back out and start eating
Yeah,
on the shit.
they're not dumb. They know when to run and when to hang out. And at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, ain't no dogs barking, ain't nobody outside, ain't nothing going on, you know? It's nice and quiet, no generators, no nothing. Yeah, so I'm kind of at war with these fuckers this year.
They were pretty brazen last year when we were there. You know, they had no trouble, even though we were all there, coming right up the hill. Whole gaggle of them.
Well, they're nuisance because there's so many, and these fucking idiots out here, these second homeowners all out here that own these vast expanses of land. These homeowners refuse to hunt the deer, but yet they'll fucking feed the fuck out of them. So all the deer are brazen and run up on everybody else's property thinking they should be getting fed too. That's why they raid everybody's garden. You know what I mean? It's like these idiots actually feed them.
Oh, they can tell your garden. That's all succulent for them. Why do you, if you think, you know. They like that. They like gardens. They got every one of my watermelons last year in one night.
Wow.
15 watermelons.
Furious, I would have been. Yep, they pissed me off after I walked out there. I gave them the broccoli, and I'm like, all right, my bad. You know what I mean? I must have missed a spot. And then I went back around and checked, and then they came back, and I'm like, yep, okay. It's war.
Yeah, I put a 6-foot high wire fence up.
Mine's 8. It's over my head, netting, like black netting with big bushes all the way around it, like you can't get in.
It's the netting though, so.
I've blocked it on the bottom. They can't go under it. I don't know. I mean, I guess they
Down
could
with their
jump
front
8
paws.
foot. But I've never seen
Pull
it.
it down, you know?
They're sneaky little bastards.
I've never seen it. I've never seen a deer jump blindly into fucking brush unless it was being chased. You know what I mean? And it would literally jump into a fucking spire
It
of
isn't.
like
Yeah.
a bunch of them.
Later, is it? I don't know, I've seen them jump some pretty good stuff, so. I've also seen them dead caught in a 4-foot high fence. But they got their leg caught jumping over it.
Well, I'm gonna have to figure out something because I'm not putting up with that shit.
No,
So give the first start. Let's see what's going on.
My guess would be they're just coming in by the water trough, probably.
Let's do a dab.
Dab time, huh?
Yeah, it was hot today. It was really hot.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad here. It's been a little warm, but humid as hell.
I went to town, was it yesterday or the day before, and it was 103 degrees in Canada. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's hot. You are high desert though.
Well, you know how it is. The truck is a balmy fucking 69, maybe 70 degrees at all times, and then you step out of that truck, and it's like the surface. It's like getting hit in the face, like opening an oven. It was hot. It was like really, really hot. You know what I actually did? I had the dog with me, right, Kiowa, and I had to go in Harbor Freight. And so I went in Harbor Freight and I started to get out of the truck and I shut it off and I lowered the windows and shit for her. I'm like, fuck, it is just hot, right? So I started the truck back up, rolled all the windows up, locked the door, turned the air conditioning on full blast and just closed the door. And then when I came back, I just got in through the keypad underneath the door handle. I mean, I had to actually leave the truck out there running. Well, Nuggy's almost got his shed together. He added that addition.
Cool.
Well, he should have that done and insulated so he can use the air conditioner. He's got his AC hooked up.
You get that window moved over?
Yeah, like everything's closed in and sealed up. And he should have it pretty much insulated except for the upper roof part.
Nice, nice. How about your house? How's that going?
I'm finishing the ceiling up right now. I actually stopped screwing beams together because I got an email. And so I looked at my email and it said, get on this Zoom meeting pretty much. And I'm like, okay, I'm there.
I think that's
I thought there was
an
fights or
automatic
something.
email that Zoom makes up. That's what's happening, Toker. It's that automatic email they send out. It does sound kind of like demanding.
Well, not demanding. It just, when I see that email, it's like either it's fights or there's an issue behind stage with somebody and somebody's in trouble or needs help. So
Yeah, I sort of stay away from all the drama, or a lot of the drama, so. And those Super Bob seats
Yeah.
are taking it hard.
Yeah. I try to stay out of much of that as I possibly can.
It's summer, long, hot days of summer. Yeah,
Not
Well.
quite the dog days, right?
It is a long, hot day. I'm not bitching though. I'm enjoying the heat. It's 30 years of 10 months of winter is a long time of winter.
Yeah,
wait. You actually just a t-shirt, or you still wear your hoodie?
Oh shit, man. I'm not even in a shirt most of the time.
Oh, there you go.
I'm Indian right now, man. $6:30 already, huh? Imagine that. I didn't get shit done yet today.
I'm winding down from the little shit I get done. — 8:30 here, so
yeah, it's almost my bedtime. I get most of my work done before noon.
harvested my 5 plants today. Went to the exercise, rode bike to the exercise place, 4 miles, exercised and all that shit, and came back.
Oh, you did? Well, good for you, man.
Oh yeah, I've been exercising a lot. I'd say at least 3 days a week, if not 4. Every other day, typically. I've
Oh,
lost.
there's I just turned on chat. Fucking haven't seen Humble in forever.
Yeah, I know. Good to see him.
What? Yeah, what's up, Humble? Sindor, Wild. I don't know who else in here currently, but anyway, what's up, y'all? Good to see you there, Humble. I hope you're well, sir.
No, he's been missed. It's not the same with the fight nights. No Humble around.
And I sent him the link if he wanted to come on, so.
Let's go with this one next. Once a week I do dabs.
I
Well, you
I
know,
was reading up on that Biden shit. That's a bunch of fucking comedy right there.
Oh crap. I try to avoid stress.
I
we
believe
need more coke in the White House.
yeah, cocaine at the White House. Say it ain't so. You know that was Hunter shit. They even said that he's the prime suspect. I mean, I suppose it could be some intern in there, but I mean, fuck, Bill Clinton was in there doing cocaine off the fucking White House desk, probably. Right in the Oval Office.
I'm sure he was.
Well, you know, he was, I mean, dude, he was playing with the one intern
Monica.
with cigars
Monica.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monica Lewinsky. Blowjobs from her and whatever her fucking name was, Monica, and playing with cigars and all kinds of shit. I'm sure he was doing coke right off the fucking Oval Office desk.
The president,
Hey, they're no different than any.
official decree.
They just pretend like they're any different than all the rest of us, but they're just as corrupt as all of us.
It's a private club and you ain't a member.
Yeah, big old club, you can't come.
We gotta rule this country. We the rulers. We got the power. We got the money. We the rulers.
Well, it's
Almost as
certainly
bad
a
as the
rigged deck.
Catholic Church. There you go.
The
So
deck is
Biden got
definitely
to
a
beat
rigged.
the king, eh? Did you see that? Biden got to beat the king. King
Yeah, you see
Charles and
Biden?
Biden.
Totally disrespected the king. You see that?
Did he?
Oh yeah, leading the king around, but it was going the wrong way. It's like it's bad.
He don't know what's up. That's the problem. They
What
were
I
saying that
find
Trump's so-
amusing is all the woke liberals are turning to the Trump train and all jumping on it. It's too funny. They're all just Biden's an idiot and cocaine in the White House. I think we'll be voting for Trump.
Well, I think we're a long way off from the election, so I wouldn't count. You talk about the summer being hot this year, it's gonna even be hotter next year with the elections coming up.
Yep.
It's going to be hotter, but hey, shut your fucking air conditioner off because Obama said not everybody needs to have air conditioning, and we're going to power all these fucking electric cars that we don't have the power to, power them. So shut off your air conditioner. Yeah, kind of silly. They did the numbers on if we went 50% electric cars by was it 2032, I think, but they said if we went 50% electric cars by then, which is what they're trying to say is possible, that it would cost $50 trillion. That's the catch they didn't throw in there right away, but yeah, it's going to cost $50 trillion to switch to all electric shit, right? But at no point did anybody factor in money to upgrade the electrical shit. Yeah, to run everything. What are you going to do? You're going to make everything electric, but with $50 trillion, literally, but you're not going to make more power. How are you going to do that? And the funny part was that the emissions and the temperature that we would, because they say it's global warming, right? But then the studies came in. I was watching C-SPAN with the senators and the House and whatnot. But they were discussing this, and apparently the temperature would go down 0.002% of what it is now if we made it to 50% emissions. So it's certainly negligible.
Total crap. Global warming is
Fuck yeah,
crap.
that's 2,000 of a
Bullshit.
percent. temperature
Change always
loss.
happens. I know it's called the weather fucking channel. Fucking whatever.
Oh my God. I just found it really comical. They must think that all people are complete fucking morons. Like, at what point did they think that nobody would figure this out? I mean,
It didn't really start with Al Gore. Wasn't he the first one to fucking?
well, yeah, see, Al Gore.
That was 99 and shit. 2000.
He flies around in all these planes and stuff, you know, boy, he's probably spent more time in the air than I have.
Oh no shit. He's produced more fucking smog than the rest of us combined.
Well, see, the whole scam that everybody failed to see, and I don't know why, because they told you all about it, was the credit carbon. See, that was the whole thing Al Gore was trying to do, is make everybody buy credit for carbon emissions, right? So they're carbon credits.
Yeah,
And if you produce a bunch of carbon, you have to pay X amount for all those carbon credits, right? Well, they started selling this carbon credit shit and trading carbon credits on the fucking stock market, right? Like anything else. So there was no emissions going on. The green agenda was simply to make money, and nobody caught it until the end. And they started seeing Al
Fucking got
Gore's they started seeing Al Gore's exploration ships to prove that Arctic ice is melting, stuck in the worst ice that's ever been seen. Right, and they had to go rescue him. That was fucking comedy too.
politics is a comedy.
Well, it's always about money, you know. Might not be about your money or my money, but it's about somebody's money. I don't know. I think we're just stuck in that rut of money equals power, and until there's some kind, like, we haven't had some crazy catastrophic thing happen to the earth in a long time. So
Yeah.
that
Uh-oh, we lose it.
Blue Zoo.
Villain,
Yeah, probably he
he was
just
talking and then
dropped
he.
out, dropped
Nope.
out. The reliable internet. Back. He's back.
Not be dropped all the way out.
Yep. So I don't see any deal on solar panels. I'm in the market for solar panels.
Alibaba. They got all kinds of solar panels of Alibaba.
If you can get them here.
AliExpress. Right from China.
Lots of
Made by-
people have used them
Made by
before.
Chinamen in French factory.
I'm looking for used ones. They're cheaper that way.
Yeah, I say.
Well, I don't know, I just prefer to buy new ones. The panels themselves aren't that much, so. About $100 per 200 watts or something like that.
Well, more than that, $200 at least, but well, I don't know, maybe not. I guess I have one coming, so I think that was $200, 200 watts. But it was at 36 volts, so. And it's foldable, you know, portable.
Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here and get back to work.
All righty, Bill.
Good job,
I'll
Owen.
find the show. I'll find y'all guys on YouTube and I'll be listening anyway.
All righty.
Y'all have a good evening. I'm off.
Yes.
Get rid of
Peace.
those frickin' deer. Get rid of those deer.
Yeah, man. I'm at war.
Yeah, boy. They're real pests, like large rodents. Get into your garden, destroy it.
I don't blame them.
Survival. Wild
blame
animals
deer.
survive.
That's
You-
right.
Easy, tasty meal.
That's right.
That's right.
You know,
I
they're-
came a half mile away because I smelled those fucking things.
they're used to eating leaves and twigs and branches, you know, so that's a delicacy to them. The garden,
Gourmet's delight.
I mean, we wouldn't eat what they eat, so they're browsers. They eat all sorts of stuff.
I got a sister who lives up in BC, actually two sisters, but one of them lives in the area around Prince George, where all the forest fires are, the Caribou region. We give her a call and see how she's doing up there.
Yeah,
Apparently, we're going to be getting a lot of smoke in the next few days. It's going south from BC across the US and back up into Canada. So there's going to be a big swath of smoke coming across the next few days.
no, that's all we need.
Well, just add to the misery, right?
Yeah,
I think it has, there's only been a few.
Yeah, that pretty much kills solar.
Clear days.
That's
That's everything.
all that smoke will filter out the sun too. So your panels won't be as efficient.
So you were looking for used solar panels. I was thinking, what about those home stores where they repurpose stuff? You know, Jimmy Carter worked for them, Homes for Humanity or whatever. Don't they have like resale stores?
I don't know, that's, you know,
in Michigan or in Jackson where you live?
never seen one.
Habitat for Humanity or something like that?
I looked cheap solar panels and up came
Yeah.
fucking Amazon. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Get the direct link.
They're gonna push Amazon forever.
You can check out Alibaba. They have a lot in China. That's where they make the cells anyways in China. I was gonna build some panels one time.
Solar panel from Alibaba.
Everything.
Let's go.
Made-
Solar
I was
panels now.
thinking about
300 watt solar panels.
buy the individual cells and then you solder them all together and make your own box and build
Make
your own panel. So that's what I was gonna do. It's a lot of work, a lot of soldering,
You spot solder everything.
but yeah, they give you strips that go between the cells and then you have to attach them and then flip them over and then you gotta check the continuity and it's a lot of bullshit to go through and glue the panel down and make a box and put a glass top on it or fiberglass, you know, and whatever. And wire it in and get the controllers and the batteries. Yeah, in the long run you'll save, but it's a lot of work. Especially the way I was gonna do it. It makes sense after a while when you buy the full panel already assembled and just plug it in.
What I have in my cart on Amazon is two 400 watt panels, 800 watts each, you know, I mean, 800 watts combined. They're flexible panels. 40 amp controller for 259 bucks. I'm so close to clicking buy that.
I thought that's what you bought.
No, I have a, let me look, I'll look at the orders. A 200 watt, 36 volt solar panel that's foldable. You know, it's like a
When you go-
suitcase.
when-
looks like a
yeah, when you go
suitcase.
Camping or
Right.
something, and you need power, like you take it out, you just put it in the sun and you have portable power, right?
Right,
Charges the battery. Then you have power to charge your phone or run a stereo or power tools or lights or off that battery. It's being charged, right?
second. Have it on the screen for you just a second. There you go. That's just the flexible ones. What the fuck is it? The other one.
That's 2 panels, so that's 800 watts
Yeah.
for 259.
And then, where is it? Come on, I'll find it. Not that, not that. There you go. And there's the one that I bought. This one is the one I already bought, the foldable one.
Charger, generator, camping, RV off grid, yeah,
Right,
I see those portable setups. So it unfolds into 4 panels, right?
right. That's one I bought. But that's different than the solar flexible ones that I showed you in the earlier.
Yeah.
And they're more wattage, those flexible ones are more wattage. But yet, you know, you only certain spots you can really use them on. You have to mount them something. You know, I'm thinking
The roof.
Right down to the roof.
of
my
The
garage.
roof of an RV or something like that.
Right. But it wouldn't be good enough, I think, to connect to, I don't know. It would be okay, because I don't know. There should be some sort of law about what kind of panels you get them up there, shit.
You have to tie in that to your system, whatever, put in outlets for all your computer stuff. figure out how you're gonna run that to the
Well,
to
that's
the unit.
that wire connecting all the solar panels to my power generator. That's the new thing I bought today or yesterday, whatever. That's a real small cable, 12, 24 volts, 36 volts, whatever it is, up to 95 volts, so most it can handle input. But that's a small cable. So, and that's going to be indoors. So I'm going to run that through the
Right.
wall.
Right,
And then I run from off that, I have, 2000 watts to distribute to stuff.
so you're gonna have to rewire lights and rewire.
I'm gonna buy
the
a-
outlets?
I'm gonna probably buy at least I have downstairs, I have a giant 12 outlet strip.
Power bar,
Yeah, power bar type thing. And that's enough for all my electronic stuff here in the living room.
probably, yeah.
And then to go to each other room, I'll adjust as I see how it goes. Because it's only 1,920 watt hours, which isn't that much really,
Right.
And then I have to be able to charge that in a one day of crappy day like today.
Sure, sure.
If I can get more panels,
just-
that's good.
You just have to figure out your consumption and how much you're using and how much is being generated. And
You
all
can
these things
take
are
in
like it-
1,400, not 1,200 watts at 95 volts. That's how much you can take input for solar, which should charge it in 2 hours from dead empty. And you're supposed to be able to do that 3,500 times, which is 10 years.
That's-
We'll
10
see.
years goes by pretty fast.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's all depends on keeping it in balance so that you're not over draining the battery and you're not overcharging it, like keeping it getting use out of it within a certain range, right? That's what they say about the car. You don't drain it totally, you keep it around 20%, and you don't fully charge, you keep it around 80% charge.
These lithium ion phosphate batteries, they're the newest technology.
Yeah.
Different than lithium ion. They can't blow up like that. They don't catch on fire. But they last, lithium ion lasts typically 800 charge and recharge cycles. The lithium iron phosphate is 3,500 typically until it gets to 80%. And that's, still going after that. So
Right.
we'll see. I don't know what the recommendations are for temperature. You have to keep it at.
Yeah.
How low can you go? Can you go to zero? They say it's going to zero, charging it to 100%. You can do that 3,500 times. So if they didn't think they could do that, they shouldn't say that.
That's true.
And they all do.
Because different batteries require different care, right? Like that's what I heard about a cell phone. You don't fully drain it all the way. You don't keep the charger
Yeah,
in overnight.
Cell phones are definitely different batteries.
That's
that-
different. That's right. Everything has a different battery, different function, different chemistry, whatever it is.
My stupid way, and maybe someone can explain this to me. Midwest might be able to help me here. That the negative on a battery is the ground, correct? Isn't that what the ground is? The ground on Earth? So what's the positive? If everything goes to the ground,
What's the positive? Whatever the solar cell's putting out.
Charge.
so, but why then is the ultimate ground the ground? And what is the ultimate, opposite of that, which is a charge, a positive? I don't know. Why is the,
If you actually look at it, the way AC works, the charge goes back way when you're talking
wait,
about,
it's a cycle, right?
yeah.
But DC doesn't, but it always goes to the ground. So, well, what's the opposite of the ground? What's the, because I know everything goes in,
It's the flow of electrons. They always travel
Yeah,
from positive to negative.
wait, so why are they always going to the ground?
And the negative, yeah, they're always traveling to the ground.
Wait,
It's the
so
flow, it's
why?
the power, the energy, the flow of electrons always travel from positive to negative. If they don't go from negative to positive, they always flow in that direction. It's like water, it doesn't reverse up the hose. It just keeps going that direction. And it's got to go somewhere. It goes to the ground.
yeah.
The terminal of the battery, the terminal, positive and negative terminal, it's not really grounded. The battery's not really to the ground, but it's grounded to it, like the plates inside. Okay, so it just keeps flowing from positive to negative. Follow? It
Okay, I mean,
completes the
I think
circuit.
that,
It completes the circuit. You have to have a complete circuit to get energy, right? To get the movement of atoms.
Electrons to flow, otherwise they're in a neutral state where they don't flow. So you have to have a ground which draws the electron, the positive charge to the negative charge. And that's what actually flows through the wires.
The anode and the cathode.
It's electrons that it's not like, it's the electrons themselves that are floating through the wire.
And it's with a battery, it's chemical energy, right? It's not hydroelectric or whatever. It's not magnetic energy. It's chemical energy with a battery.
Everything has to have a path to flow through.
then eventually all that electricity gets, since neither can get created nor destroyed, right? Energy can't be created or destroyed. So it just
What
goes
does it turn into?
around.
What does it turn into? Is what you're wondering? You know what it turns into, don't you?
Heat usually.
Yeah.
And radio and stuff like that.
It's-
Radio
it's-
signals.
If it's too hot, you blow your fuse, right? Too hot, you blow your fuse.
And I know this isn't the case, but why does lightning then always go to the ground? Why doesn't lightning go the other way?
Positive to negative.
But it
Sometimes it does reverse because
Yeah, it does go the other way.
reaches up from the ground to make contact with the positive charge. So it's actually reaching for it.
It goes all different ways. It actually even goes up in the atmosphere, what they call sprites.
That's right, it sprays straight up above into space.
So all it is doing is following the path of least resistance to a ground. They go cloud to cloud lightning, they got cloud to cloud lightning, lightning doesn't always hit the ground.
That's right.
It's the separation of the charge from the negative and positive charges.
It's amazing how it looks from the space station. They're flying over a thunderstorm, a bag of clouds, and they're just a flashing, just a glowing like crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome from up there.
You gotta remember, that's a lot of electricity too, that's freaking as hot as the sun,
That's right. A lot of voltage.
ionizing everything in its path.
Can't fool with Mother Nature.
No. We're pretty lucky.
She does whatever she wants, whenever she wants. It's like those thunderstorms. I wonder if Seven got a lot of that rain that they got at northern New York State. It traveled up that way into Quebec. They were saying all kinds of flooding in Quebec. And Maine is right part of Quebec and the part of New York State, right? They had all that major flooding.
No.
200 millimeters of rain through the Hudson Valley.
You got Vermont and New Hampshire before you get to Maine
Okay.
from New York.
They were talking about flooding in Quebec, so on the Canadian side, it goes up that way towards Maine.
I would think that Maine did
farther
get
than
Maine
Quebec
done
City.
also.
They probably
New
got.
Hampshire and Vermont are pretty small.
It was getting pretty bad, so.
Yeah, I know that. The Hudson Valley's a long way from Maine anyways, I know that. Northern New
Yeah,
York
like-
State.
Midwest, I'm sorry, 7's up in the upper peninsula of Maine, the upper part of it, you know?
Right.
Well, I guess not that mile all the way up, but at least halfway, which is a lot. That's a big fucking state.
It
Yeah.
is. Quebec's a big state too. Quebec's a big province. Yeah, I was telling you about that, the La Grande Power Project. It goes back all the way to Labrador. There's like 700 kilometers of reservoirs. It goes through like different levels, and each level it changes. There's a generating station. So they got the same watershed drains into 7 or 8 basins and generates power every time it changes from one reservoir to the other. Pretty awesome project.
Yeah.
The main dam is like mud, and if they had an overflow of the reservoir over the dam, it would wash it away. So into the rock, they blasted out a walkway, like steps through the solid granite, and put gates, flood control gates at the top. So if the reservoir is a diversion around the dam to release extra water, and they have these huge 25-foot gates, and they heat them all winter long. They're heated, so if they ever have to open them, they're not frozen in place. They actually heat the doors. Electrical energy from the dam. It's pretty awesome. To see that one, that it really impressed me. That circuit breaker, 30 foot tall, about 6 foot in diameter, big, huge cylinder, green. You know, the guy says, "What is that?" I said, "Looks like a circuit breaker." He says, "You're right, it is." It's for the whole turbine, the generator.
Yeah, they're putting out quite a bit of wattage.
It's unbelievable. He actually took us into one that was spinning underneath it. We actually looked up and you could see the rotor, and it's like a whirlwind in there. The wind is howling. It's going 30 miles an hour, and it
Yeah.
almost blows you. I had a hard hat on. I had to hold the hard hat or else it would blow it off. It was just a wizard in there. It's like 200 tons spinning on a top, like a top.
Yeah, 200 tons at 30 mile an hour spinning, yeah.
Pretty awesome.
A
And
lot of
that's just one generator in that one underground tunnel that they bored out. There's 6 generators, 6 of them, all in line. Not just one. Pretty amazing.
All right, gentlemen, well, it's 9 o'clock. I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Sounds good. Shall
Have a good night, sir.
see you soon, Cobra.
Peace,
Later in
everybody.
the week, I guess.
Hour.
Yeah,
Why didn't
take care.
Fights, I'm sure.
Yeah, sounds
Well,
good.
maybe not, because they've been on the last couple of weeks, so.
Yeah, if I could make the fights, sometimes I can't make them, so.
All right.
Okay, gentlemen.
Jet.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.